More on that, Behnam Taleblu, Senior Fellow at the Foundation for Defense of Democracies, is with us from Washington. Good evening from Tel Aviv.
Pleasure to be with you. Thank you.
This is happening just a few weeks after Raisi's visit to Moscow, so we can easily guess which side Iran is taking here, right?
In some ways, yes, and in some ways, no. You know, the Islamic Republic's foreign ministry, for instance, at least the spokesperson of the foreign ministry, put out a pretty interesting offer. I'm sure they knew it was not going to be taken, but to adjudicate the disputes between Ukraine and Russia. But more importantly, I would point your viewers to an article in an ultra-hardline IRGC outlet from about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, that actually saw the Russian threat to the Ukraine as another sign of the collapse or the impending collapse of the U.S.-led world order, and in many ways cheered it on.
So this is something Iran would like to support.
It doesn't want any of the blame for supporting it. You know, the Islamic Republic, at least there's a saying in Persian that goes, you know, you push away with your hand, you pull towards you with your foot. The Islamic Republic doesn't want to get blamed for cheering on a Russian invasion. But ultimately, Moscow knows that Beijing and Tehran will benefit from any kind of move that humiliates America and its partners and its international allies on the world stage.
So if we make the losers or winners columns, you'll put Iran in the winners columns, as we tried to do before?
Indeed, but I would also put Iran on the winners column if Putin is somehow, sanctions legislation and U.S. attempts to use non-military measures to punish Putin anyway, notwithstanding. But if Moscow is somehow able to not invade, but also trade away the threat of invasion for some kind of promise about the future of Ukraine, or weaponize the leverage elsewhere to get something politically or economically from the West, and particularly from Washington, that will further embolden Tehran to do the same. And in fact, these three major Axis powers, Tehran, Beijing, and Moscow, do this habitually. They know how to capitalize on their leverage.
We'll leave it at that. Thank you very much, and good evening. We'll take a short break.